All right. Good morning. It is Monday, April the 15th, 2024. We hope you had a nice weekend. April 15th, of course, here in the States means tax deadline as well as IRA contribution deadline. All right. So, for those of you that work with our firm, of course, we've been bothering you a great deal. Again, if you're eligible to make IRA contributions or based on income limits, many times that's a backdoor Roth IRA contribution, but today's the day if you haven't done it yet. So let us know if you need any help on that front. All right. Beautiful weekend down here. Gosh, NHL playoffs, just particularly in the East. I think the West is all set now, but gosh, in the East, you just a couple games left here and see, 5 teams battling for kind of 2 spots that are left there. It's going to be a fun couple days watching hockey, that's for sure. Congratulations to Denver winning the NCAA championship here in college hockey. Gosh, a lot of championships won. I don't know how many off the top of my head, but I feel like back when I was playing college hockey, Denver was winning a lot. I think they won back to back, when I was playing, whatever, 15, 20 years ago. But anyway, a lot to unpack here. Markets last week. Oh, before we dig in there, I just wanted to quickly, so I write these quarterly newsletters, every quarter, obviously, but, this most recent one, I kind of wrote about just a 10-year anniversary for our firm. And you just wanted to thank everyone. Gosh, we received a lot of, I wasn't expecting it, but just a lot of really genuine, kind feedback from many of you. So for that, just very, very appreciative, and it really meant a lot. And I know we say it a lot at the office here, but just on behalf of our whole team, we feel so blessed to be able to do what we love doing here, and to be able to help a lot of just wonderful hockey families. And so thank you for that feedback. That meant a great deal. All right, a lot to unpack here, and forgive me for a little bit longer Monday video than we usually do, but just a lot happening in markets, pretty much across the world on a lot of people's screens. Just this geopolitical escalation in the Middle East between, of course, Iran and Israel. Really unfortunate, of course. I don't think anyone likes to see that, especially with the technologies out there today. It's just nobody wants to see this spiral out of control. And so putting politics aside, it's kind of our job to unpack what this means for financial markets. All right, so usually when you have a conflict in the Middle East, just given the supply of oil, right, that comes from that region of the world, typically you would expect the price of oil, just given a potential supply shock, you usually see like the price of oil shoot up. Okay, so what's interesting, you kind of saw that a little bit last week. So late in the last week, you saw that a little bit. But then like this morning, oil is actually down, kind of back where it was a couple weeks ago. You also see like U.S. equity futures actually a touch higher this morning, stock futures. Bond yields are relatively flat, which again, usually if something's very high risk, if something's imminent, you usually see kind of that flight to quality where there'd be a big bid for like U.S. treasuries, so price up, like yields would come down, and you just don't see that this morning. Okay, so all that to say, like, of course, anything could change on a dime. Okay, but at least what markets are pricing right now, like without question, like the base case, so the highest probability, at least in the short to intermediate term, is that this doesn't spiral out of control. And again, like one stupid decision over there like that, this can change in a hurry. But like markets are pricing right now, because again, it's important to take a step back. Like, what are markets? Okay, markets are the aggregate expectations of the millions of participants around the world. Okay, so if the aggregate expectation was like this is really going to get bad. You'd see oil go up a lot. You'd see stock futures down a lot more this morning. You'd see yields much lower as a flight to quality is shooting up here in the U.S. And you don't see it. So as it pertains to financial markets, and again, I understand the political side of this. It's a totally another argument. Should Israel retaliate or not? Like that's not my job to decide. In terms of financial markets, like it's at least pricing right now that this is not going to escalate further in the short term. All right. So, but in terms of how markets price things, what was interesting last week is so in the U.S. we received the inflation number. All right. So the March inflation number, CPI, comes out a little higher than expected. Right. So the month over month is 0.4% increase. The year over year, a 3.5% increase year over year, which is a touch higher. Okay. And then just as an example of how markets price things in. So the minute before that number got released, the inflation number, U.S. equity futures were like 0.5% higher that morning. That number comes out, and in a matter of seconds, like markets go down 2% last week, like in seconds, right? Because a higher inflation number means the probability of the Fed cutting rates here in the U.S. goes down significantly, which then the dominoes just start to fall. Because what are stocks priced on? Well, it's based on the discount rate of future interest rates, right? So if the probability is being reduced of a Fed cut in terms of interest rates, like that's going to lower the price of equities as well, right? So it's just the way markets work. The dominoes fall, and markets react very, very quickly, right? And so if things do get a little hairy in the Middle East, like you'll see markets react rapidly to that new information. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, but again, we hope you have a wonderful week. Best wishes to everyone, fighting it out here to get in the playoffs. And then, gosh, it's just a fun time of year to watch hockey, playoff hockey. Nothing better. Again, thank you for your support and all the love we received on the 10-year anniversary of our firm. Please don't hesitate to reach out if we can help in any way. Questions, comments, concerns. We love hearing from you. So we hope you have a great week. Thanks.